Ladies and gentlemen, now there's this famous African proverb that says, mkuki kwa nguruwe ni mtamu, kwa binadamu ni mchungu. Meaning, a spear to a pig is so sweet, but it is so painful to a human being. So in other words, this proverb simply means that those people who like to cause harm, those people who like to cause the discomfort to others, oftentimes are very, very quick to cry when something bad is done to them. This proverb here can be used to describe the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua very well. This evening, you have seen Rigathi Gachagua during his press conference seeking a lot of sympathy for himself and for his family to survive, politically speaking. But I want you to realize one thing, that immediately Rigathi Gachagua ascended to power as the second in command, Rigathi Gachagua used his powers to revenge against his political enemies. Raila Odinga and the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta, together with Mama Ngina Kenyatta. And as a result, Rigathi Gachagua ended up creating so many enemies, even in government. At least for President William Ruto, immediately Ruto took over power, he tried to reconcile with his political enemies. Immediately Ruto was sworn in as the president, he reached out personally to the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta. As a matter of fact, President William Ruto appointed Uhuru Kenyatta to lead the regional peace mission in the entire Horn of Africa, just to create a good political relationship once again. President William Ruto also reached out to Raila Odinga, and currently Ruto and Raila Odinga are working very closely in the broad-based government. Ruto is also working very closely with the ODM party leaders without any issues involved. So the DP Rigathi Gachagua messed up totally his political career, especially ahead of the 2027 general elections. Rigathi Gachagua did not know all about this. Rigathi Gachagua did not understand until recently, during Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment motion, is when Rigathi Gachagua realized that there's actually no one to save him. The Mount Kenya region leaders, politicians that Rigathi Gachagua has been fighting for, also rejected Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua tried the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta. He tried to reach out to him to apologize. Uhuru Kenyatta also declined, dismissed Rigathi Gachagua's apology. Even the Mount Kenya region elders, they rejected Rigathi Gachagua and they were endorsing the Interior CS, Professor Kithure Kindiki himself, as their kingpin.
Njori ya Mero na njori ya Tharaka nyuma ya President wetu mpendwa Daktari William Samoei Ruto. Na tuena mwana wetu wa Profesa Kithure Kindiki ambaye ni waziri wa usalama. Utoto chiere
Rigathi Gachagua thought that the UDA MPs will save him from impeachment. But majority of the MPs from UDA and ODM, over 291 MPs, signed for Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. And don't you forget that Rigathi Gachagua does not have the ground, because even during the public participation, majority of Kenyans said yes, that he must be impeached. And that is why Rigathi Gachagua currently is regretting. The DP Rigathi Gachagua is currently a man under siege. Because yesterday, Rigathi Gachagua also apologized to William Ruto and the people of Kenya. But his apology to President William Ruto also failed terribly. I'll read for you Rigathi Gachagua's apology message to William Ruto. But so far, Rigathi Gachagua has apologized to the former head of state Uhuru Kenyatta. Rigathi Gachagua has also apologized to Mama Ngina Kenyatta. Rigathi Gachagua has also apologized to President William Ruto. Rigathi has also apologized to the people of the Republic of Kenya. But Rigathi has refused, totally refused, to apologize to Raila Amolo Odinga, which is very risky. So it turns out that Raila Odinga himself is the one pushing for Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. The question is, do you really think that Raila Odinga and ODM will succeed to remove Rigathi Gachagua? Let me read for you these shocking details concerning how Raila Odinga is the one pushing for Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. But before that, just a quick reminder that if you are listening to me and you haven't subscribed to this channel, for you to be able to receive more political updates from this channel, I want you to take 1 second or 2 and hit the subscribe button down below. You can also give this video a like so that YouTube can automatically recommend this channel in particular and this entire platform to reach out to more people, because I believe that is the only way that we can improve this channel to grow. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. I don't take the support for granted. I want us to begin right from here. And I just want to be very brief. One thing that I want you to understand is that already the DP Rigathi Gachagua is almost exhausting, almost running out of his political strategies ahead of his impeachment. The first thing that Rigathi Gachagua did, he tried the courts. But the courts option is running out of Rigathi Gachagua. The courts have refused to also save the DP Rigathi Gachagua from impeachment. And as I said earlier in this video, that even the MPs have refused to save Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua also apologized to President William Ruto. He said this: I want to ask my brother William Ruto that if I have wronged him in any way, please find it in your heart to forgive me. If my spouse and her program has wronged you, forgive her. To the people, to the MPs, if through our utterances and actions we have upset or wronged you, find it in your heart to forgive me. To the people of Kenya, if I did anything that you found unacceptable, please forgive me. And according to the sources, Rigathi Gachagua's apology simply meant that Rigathi Gachagua is guilty of all these accusations for his impeachment. President William Ruto declined, rejected Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment by simply ignoring Rigathi Gachagua. The same way Uhuru Kenyatta and Mama Ngina Kenyatta ignored Rigathi Gachagua. The only option that Rigathi Gachagua has been left with is to resign, of which Rigathi Gachagua has also declared today he is not going to resign. He will fight to the end. So will he win this battle? This is exactly how Raila Odinga is directly involved in Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. And as I said in my previous video, that Raila Odinga is doing all this just behind the scenes. As a matter of fact, this is what the Nation said. Let me just read for you this statement. It says, the Raila Odinga factor in the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment bid. Emboldened by their numbers in both houses, the two leaders, William Ruto and Raila Odinga, seemed to have sealed the DP Rigathi Gachagua's fate on the sidelines of the UN Assembly in New York, where they spent most last week. So all this was well organized by Raila Odinga while he was with William Ruto in New York last week. So Raila Odinga himself is pushing, first of all, pushing William Ruto to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. Because Raila Odinga and ODM understands very well that once Rigathi Gachagua is impeached, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya will come from Raila Odinga's ODM party or from the Luo Nyanza region, an advantage to Raila Odinga and ODM. That is why this impeachment motion is so important to Raila Odinga and ODM. Will they succeed? Number two, Raila Odinga is directly involved in Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment through his ODM party leaders who were involved in signing of Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. If they had not received Raila Odinga's instructions, the ODM party leaders would have distanced themselves completely from Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment motion. And also, finally, ladies and gentlemen, Raila Odinga wants Rigathi Gachagua impeached in the broad-based government because there's no way Raila Odinga will allow to work with Rigathi Gachagua in the same broad-based government. So let us wait and see if Raila Odinga will succeed and ODM party in the removal of Rigathi Gachagua. I don't know what you think. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more political updates like this one. Let me see you again in my next video analysis. But remember, my name is Jason. Bye-bye and have a good night. See you. Thank you.